Poseidon is actually called the god of the sea. But in this film, in this story, Poseidon is the name of a ship, and this ship is very big. It is so big that it has many floors, and today all the people in this ship are happy because today is the night of December 31st, i.e. New Year's night. While some people are enjoying a party in this ship, some are playing cards, some are enjoying dance. In the control room of the ship, it is shown that its captain has some suspicion. He says that there must be something wrong, and then shows that a very big and very high wave is coming towards their ship from the front. Seeing this, the entire crew gets scared and tries to turn the ship, and the ship does turn. But the waves are so high that the moon, which was clearly visible to them some time ago, is hidden. Now he is hidden behind the waves. Now an announcement is made in this ship that a major accident is going to happen in the ship. All the passengers and officers became alert, and as soon as this announcement was made, there was a stampede, and then that high wave hit their ship, and its pressure was so much that Poseidon, which is a very big ship, completely turned upside down in the sea. That means the roof has now become the ground. The floor has been made, and whatever floor is there is now on top of these. Whenever a ship capsizes, many people lose their lives, and a huge blast occurs in the engine room, due to which all the captains who operate the ship die. Then in the ballroom where the party was going on and where most of the people were left, an officer comes there and says, "We have one good news and one bad news. The bad news is that a tsunami wave has hit us. Getting tired of generating GST returns v introducing tax ease to GST and TDS returns. Simplify generation and filing of multiple returns in one go. Use tax.com, and because of which our ship has completely capsized and there is no getting out of here now." And the good news is that when the ship was capsizing, our officers had sent GPS locators, and at any time helicopters can come here to rescue us. So everyone stay calm. We will escape from here very soon. Now among these remaining people there is a man whose name is Dylan. And an officer lies dead in front of Dylan. He is removing the torch and other important items from his body. Just then a child comes there. He says, "What are you doing?" He says that "I am preparing to leave from here." The child says, "You cannot get out from here because the ship has completely turned upside down." Dylan says, "There's a way out of here from the bottom of the ship, which means I have to go up." After this, when Dylan is leaving from there, the child brings his mother, and his mother's name is Maggie, and Dylan has met his mother before, so he knows her. His mom asks him, "What did you tell him that you can leave from here?" He says, "Yes, I know a way." Maggie says that an officer has just announced that we should stay here. Help is on the way. Then a robot and an old man come there, and the old man says that "I am an architect. This ship was not built in such a way that it could float upside down. That means the ship will sink." Now there is another man there whose name is Robert. He asks Dylan, "Do you know the way to the disco?" Dylan says yes, he is upstairs. "Do you feel like dancing?" Robert says that "My daughter is trapped there. I also want to go with you. But first I want to save my daughter." Dylan says that this cannot happen because I do my work alone. Robert asks him what is the shortest route. He says that he will tell me as soon as he finds out. That means even Dylan wouldn't know. Then Robert calls a staff member of the ship there. He asks what is the shortest way to go up, and that man starts showing them the way. Robert tells him that he will give him double the amount he earns in a year. "Just take us there." And the man agrees. Now Robert tells Dylan that if you have a plan then we have a guide, and if we all go together then our lives can be saved. And then Dylan agrees to this. Now Dylan, Robert, Maggie, her son, the old man and their guide all head towards the bottom of the ship. The bottom of the ship is now facing upwards. And they want to come out from that part of the bottom of the ship where big fans rotate which push the ship forward. Now as soon as they come out of the ballroom, all the doors of the ballroom are sealed so that water does not come inside. Although the ballroom is still submerged in water, the glass doors are very strong and prevent water from entering. Now all of them are moving forward so that they can reach the bottom of the ship by any means and save their lives. But after going a little further, all their path gets blocked. There are dead bodies of many people lying there. After this, they open the lift door. The lift is very high up there, and they somehow make a way from there so that they can open the door from the other side and get out of there. But these do not open the door. But the lift door of the upper floor is open there. Now somehow by helping each other they get out of there. But in the end 2 men remain. A mood man and a guide, and while they are pulling each other, the person on whom they are standing slips from under them. It falls and it hangs, and there is a very deep ditch below. If they fall, they will die, and the lift above will also start sliding and slowly coming down. Dylan is holding the old man's hand, and the cart is hanging by the old man's leg, and Dylan is unable to pull both of them. Then he sees that the lift is about to fall from above. He tells the old man to leave him or else he will also fall, and the old man, instead of going, pushes him down, and as soon as Dylan pulls the old man, the lift falls from the top and there is a huge blast, and now one of these men is dead. Now these 5 people survive and move ahead from there. After going further, they find a disco room. Who gets the kiosk where Robert's daughter, her boyfriend, and 2 other people are present. That means they get 4 more people. And now it's been 9. And they will have to reach the upper part of the ship as quickly as possible because the ship is about to sink. Now when all of them move forward, the path gets closed once again. And if they want to go to the other side, there is a huge steel railing that has fallen down, through which they can go to the other side. Dylan asks if anyone knows any other way out of here. Among them is a girl who has been hiding in the ship for many days because she does not have a ticket and she has to reach New York at any cost. She says that I have been hiding in the ship for many days and there is no other way to get out of here, and they start leaving from there one by one, and when 5 people reach the other side, then Robert tells his daughter that now you come. But there is also a drunkard among them whom they met in the disco. He says that I will go first, and when he goes and is in the middle, a huge part of the engine falls from above and he goes down with it. Along with that part, a lot of oil also falls there, and all the oil falls into the water, due to which the water catches fire, and in this way these 8 out of 9 are saved. 5 out of 8 are on the side they have to go. Robert, Dylan, and Robert's daughter are still trapped. The water is on fire, and there's no way to get to the other side because the railing has broken and fallen down. Then Dylan takes out the fire brigade pipe, and after taking out that pipe, he jumps into the fire because there is water below the fire, and Dylan knows this, and he swims down and reaches the other side, and after going up, he ties the end of that pipe on the other side, with the help of which Robert and his daughter also reach the other side. And in this way these 8 people are saved. And now it starts moving to the top of the ship. Dylan knows a lot of things because he was once in the Navy. Although he has now left the Navy, he still knows many parts of the ship. On the other hand, all the people in the ballroom are waiting for someone to come and save them. There, the glass starts breaking due to the pressure of water, and as soon as the glass breaks, a lot of water comes inside and all of them die, and due to their screams, all 8 people get scared and understand that they are all dead. Now, wherever these 8 people are, water starts filling there too, and they have no way to go. Then they open the ventilation chamber and say that one can go through this only, and only one person can go in it at a time, and one by one they start going up. The robot is at the top and Dylan is at the bottom, and as they slowly move upwards, they see that water starts coming from below. That means water is slowly filling that ventilation chamber. And when they reach the end of that ventilation chamber, they see that there is a mesh on top. The robot tries hard to open it, but it does not open because there are screws on it, and the robot's hand is not able to go out of the net. Then Robert tells the child who is with them to come upstairs, and he calls him upstairs. After this, Robert asks everyone if anyone has a coin or something with which we can open the screw. Then one of the ladies, who does not have a ticket and is secretly living in this ship, gives him the cross mark which is around her neck. She says that this might open the page, and the child slowly starts unscrewing it, and water starts filling up from below, and Dylan almost drowns. But then the net opens and they escape one by one, and Dylan's life is also saved. Now they just have to go up 2 more floors, and after that all 8 of them will be saved. But when they go further, they get stuck in a tank. They cannot go down because water is coming from below, and there is no way to get out from there because the door ahead is airtight. Then Dylan says that this is a balance tank. To keep the ship stable, it is filled with water, and when it is completely filled, that door opens and all the water goes into the other tank, and if we want to get out of here, we will have to fill it completely. Robert's daughter gets scared at this. She says what will happen if the door does not open and we die before that? Dylan says that we have no other option. Robert and Dylan decide to fill it with water, and they start filling it with water, and the water completely fills the tank, and the door does not open, and everyone is getting desperate when suddenly the door of that tank opens and they all flow out with the water to the other side. Although they escape from that tank, their troubles are still not over. To get out of here, they will have to swim from the bottom to the other side, and for this everyone takes a deep breath and tries to go to the other side. Now here at the back is the girl who is without a ticket and has given her cross to open the screw, and when she is moving forward, her clothes get entangled in some wire due to which she gets stuck there. Although the old man, who is an architect, saves her and brings her up, but by then she has stopped breathing and dies, and now only these 7 people are left, and all 7 of them start moving forward, and they reach the floor where the thrusters are, that is, the fans from where they have to come out. But when they reach there, they see that the entire passage is filled with a lot of water and dead bodies are floating on it, and seeing this, Dylan becomes desperate. Maggie asks him what happened. Dylan says that the part below thrusts, i.e. the part from where they have to come out, is submerged in water and cannot be reached because it is too far away. Robert says that we should go to some higher place, but there is no way to get out of here now. Robert thanks Dylan. He tells her that you tried to save all our lives, but everything is not in the hands of humans. Then there is a very loud blast in the engine room, and due to that blast all the water that was filled below gets drained out, and the place where the thrusters are located from where they have to come out, that is now empty. That means there is no water there now, and when they reach there, they face another problem, and the problem is that the fans of the thrusters are still rotating, and they are rotating in the opposite direction. That is why the air pressure is towards them. That means even if they throw something towards that fan, it will not reach the fan but will come back towards them. Then the robot finds a map there which reveals that there is a control room below this thruster where these thrusters and these fans can be switched off. But they are 150 feet away from here, and going there means death. Robert wants to go there, but Robert's daughter's boyfriend says that you cannot reach there, but I can go and close those fans, and he decides that he will go down and close those fans. Getting tired of generating GST returns v introducing tax ease to GST and TDS returns. Simplify generation and filing of multiple returns in one go. Utaxi.com. But as he is leaving, the robot's daughter is crying a lot. She refuses to let him go, but he says someone has to go, and seeing his daughter crying, the robot jumps into the water and moves towards the control room. On the other hand, Dylan is not here at this time because Maggie's son has been swept away in the water, and Maggie and Dylan are searching for her son, and Dylan saves Maggie's son, and after saving him, they all come to the same room where they are, and the water is rising very fast at this place, and if they do not quickly switch off the fans and get out of here, then they will all drown. Meanwhile, Robert is trying to close the wings from below, but the button that turns off the fan is damaged, and Robert is gasping for breath, writhing in pain and almost dead. But then he sees the button that can reverse the wings, and just seconds before dying he presses that button, and after this Robert dies. Robert gave his life to save them all. Up there, Dylan sees that the fans are still spinning. He asks why the fans are not switching off. Then Robert's daughter's boyfriend sees that the things that were coming towards them earlier, that is, the air pressure that was towards them, have now reversed, and he tells Dylan that they have reversed the wings and we can stop the engine by throwing things. The wings can be stopped, and after this he gives a huge cylinder to Dylan, and Dylan throws that cylinder towards those wings, due to which a huge blast occurs, and due to that blast the engine stops. The fans break, and these 6 people one by one jump out of Poseidon, that is, that big ship, through that path. And there is also a boat outside which is an airboat. And this airboat comes out of Poseidon because there are many such boats in the ship. All of them sit on that boat. And when they sit on it, Poseidon starts falling towards them. Now all of them start paddling quickly, and just as Poseidon is about to fall on them, they move away from him. Poseidon, who a few hours ago was walking majestically over the ocean, now he has completely sunk into the sea. After this, they fire a flare gun so that the rescue team that has gone out to find them can see them, and this is what happens. After some time the rescue team reaches them and saves all of them, and in this way the lives of these 6 people are saved. So this was the complete story of Poseidon movie. This film was released in the year 2006. Despite a good budget and a good cast, this film did not prove to be very successful at the box office. How did you like this story? Please write in our comment box. We hope you liked this story.